All right, so we've been using that buzzword pixels a fair bit. You might be hearing now meta tag, and there's different tags, pixels, it's all sort of the same thing. So what it is it's a piece of code that either you or your website developer will put into your website, and it sits on every single page. And what it does is it tracks little bits of information about the user. So technically speaking, you've got to put it into your privacy policy to say that you've got a pixel on your site. Don't be worried. 90% of businesses will have pixels on their site. It tracks, you're not actually really able to access that information, so you can't see all their emails and stuff. But it allows Facebook to then use that in advertising strategies. So just for you. So it'll track that information, but only you can use it. You can't really access it, but you can use it to target your ads with, if that makes sense. So that sits on the back end of your website. And when someone goes to go onto your website, they're then getting tracked. What you can then do, there's such thing as called the events manager setup within the Facebook platform. And you can actually target different buttons. So you say you've got, thousands of people running through your website each month. Say like realestate.com.au, for example, they've got millions of people on their website. You can start to track buttons. So you can say anyone who's clicked this button or been specifically on this page, then you can start to just track those people and target those people with ads. It only works on a bigger scale though. So think about it. If you've got 100 people going to your website per month and 10 of them might go to a specific page, it's not enough people to run a targeted ad to. But for a bigger business, so say you've got, 10,000 people going to your website and 1,000 people going to a specific page each month, you can then target those people with an ad because it's worthwhile. There's a big enough audience pool. So there's different platforms have different pixels. So it's not one universal pixel for every platform. So if you're running Google ads, you'll have your own Google pixel, which will work for YouTube as well because Google owns YouTube, obviously. Facebook and Instagram run on the same one. I think it's called a meta tag now, not a Facebook pixel anymore. LinkedIn have their insight tag, which is obviously a separate one. And TikTok also has its own pixel. I wouldn't really bother about that, but just so you know. These are all really important though. So if you're running Facebook ads, you need to have the Facebook meta tag on there. So then that allows Facebook to track and for you to use that audience. So what it does is when you go into the Facebook Ads Manager, we've got a full course on this. When you go into the Facebook Ads Manager, you're able to create an audience based off of your website pixel. And then it just collates all the data and all the people from your website, puts it into a nice little easy audience, which you can then target your ad to. That pretty much sums up what a pixel and a tag is, and I'll see you in the next lesson.